Hello. Um, I wanted to share something that happened last night. I joined this meditation. It's a meditation group with like 150 people meditating together, like a Dr. Joe Dispenza meditation. And I learned a lot from Kyle Cease also in the last couple of weeks, and just binged his video, how to heal like stuck patterns in the body, emotions that are stuck that want to be released. It's like programs from earlier in your life, from your childhood, that gets stuck as energy in your body, and it can be showed in your body as even sickness if it's too much and over time. And I think that's what happened to me with my stomach, with my pain in my stomach, because I always have this pain in my stomach, and especially solar plexus. And it's just, which has been for the last 5 years, and it's been pretty intense with eating food and not being able to eat regular size of foods, eating really small amounts, and trying to eat as much calories as possible to get enough energy for the body and enough nutrition. So anyways, so I just listened to I just remembered what Kyle Cease said about staying with the feeling in your body, and like maybe even asking what it is, and just really, like in a meditation, you have silence or you have meditative music, you can really connect more, because you look inwards and not just outwards on your environment. So I know that it could be several things, like emotions, like things that happened in the past, and the programs that my bodies are replaying all the time, but I didn't know like exactly what I need to release to really get rid of this stomach pain. So I just tuned into my stomach, and especially solar plexus area, and I could feel there was stomach pain after eating a meal a couple of hours before, and I was just letting the feeling be there, like, because in the past I think it's been difficult for me, and probably many others too, to really accept the pain, and just really loving the pain, being fine with the pain, and not just pushing it away. I've been doing that because it's overwhelming the pain that comes up. So it's easier to just focus on other things like Netflix, and just like kind of separate from the body a little bit, because it's too much to handle. And there's also emotions, of course, that comes up with the pain. So as I said in the meditation, I just focused on loving the pain, and just breathing like really into the pain, and really getting in touch with it. And then I could feel this other layer come up, the energy of the pain, kind of. So I felt it in this area, and as I more just welcomed it, I was just saying like, it's safe to come up if you want to. I love you, I'll be here for you. You're allowed to feel what you feel in your body, and just really accepting me feeling the way I do, and really loving, really embracing and loving the pain. And just, I could feel the energy come up, like in my throat especially, like choking me, and it's kind of intense. But I knew it, because I know that's how it can happen, like energy releasing. I knew it was the energy, so I just sat with it. The meditation was an hour, so I sat with it for an hour, just like it choking. It's like someone sitting there and choking you, and it's uncomfortable, but it's like also exciting, because I can feel that I'm really moving things around, and I have actually never ever like embraced my pain that much, and could feel like I was moving the energies in it. And then additionally, a memory came up from like high school. Yeah, so that's 13 years ago. And yeah, I just came up this feeling of me being like anxious, like nervous, anxious. So I just said to myself, I'm allowed to feel anxious in my body. That's what I learned from Kyle Cease, that you say, because I think it's because you're talking to the inner child in you. Like when I was 17 and had those feelings, therefore I say like, you are allowed to feel anxious in my body. Because what I learned is that back then it was too overwhelming. So when the anxious feeling came, I wasn't feeling it and let it pass through my body and ascend it. I was just pushing it away, and that's what's causing trauma, energy, like emotion to be stuck in the body. So I had to go back, and I kind of visualized, mental rehearsed, like seeing me when I was 17, and these feelings came more up to the surface, and I was just like also embracing, like hugging myself when I was 17. But I also found what helped for me is that I see myself as an angel that comes in and give myself a hug. When I was 17, like I see myself as this light, and then I ask my 17 self, like, can I give you a hug? And then this angel that I am now will hug my 17 self, and just I will give her so much love and just say, you're allowed to feel anxious in my body. You're allowed to feel anxious in my body, and just really embrace every emotion that comes up. And yeah, it was just powerful, as I said, and I never done it never felt like that kind of powerful feeling before. So as I felt choked afterwards, I started to feel really nauseous, and yeah, and I was just sitting with it because I knew that it was just coming out. It was just, my body had to release. And yeah, after that I decided, because it was like 11:30 or so in the evening, I decided I would go to bed because it's late and it doesn't seem like I need to throw up or anything. it just like kept like nauseous and really nauseous, but I couldn't throw up. It was like nearly, but not. So so I just went to bed, and my body, I was so nauseous, so I couldn't actually sleep. And I was a little bit restless as well. So much was moving around in my body, I could feel. And yeah, so I lay there till 2:30 a.m. and then I got up and watched YouTube, and I was still nauseous, and then took something to eat. Still nauseous, but I felt like I could get some calmness if I get some food in me. And I went to bed again at 4, and then I woke up at 7. That's not typical me, like, no. But my body was still restless and nauseous, so I just, yeah, jumped on a meditation again with like 150, like a Dr. Joe Dispenza meditation, from 8 to 9:30. So I just embraced myself in that. I just embraced all the good energy from all the people, and just this warmth and energy around me. That really did calm my body. So I'm really glad I did that, because then I got a better start to this day. I felt more uplifted, like, even though I haven't slept more than like 3 hours. Yeah, so I'm kind of like shaky today. Shaky, tired, and yeah, but still I just had to record it today because it was such a breakthrough, and I kind of knew it was coming. And I knew that I wanted to share, because I thought, okay, if I share my journey, like I had 5 years with intense disease, like stomach pain, and also have some other stuff I probably shared in an earlier video. I just thought it could be also help some other people that are struggling with chronic health conditions, and yeah, especially stomach pain, because there's so much feelings that are stuck in the stomach, or can get stuck in the stomach. Like, the stomach is such a place to store feelings and emotion. And it's like, for me, there's been no other solutions. Like, yeah, I did have a surgery for like celiac artery compression syndrome, but yeah, I did get a little bit better, but far from good functioning. And I'm not working, and I'm not, I have a lot of symptoms. Like, my body's exhausted, like, all of the time, and I just knew that I needed to go inwards, because I knew I had some suitcases to drop, like Kyle says. And and just ascend them, and that can also like shift so many other parts of my life. Like, these emotions, these programs, they can also be like manifest like negative things in my life. I haven't reflected yet what that could have like been, because it's still pretty new, but yeah, I just wanted to share. I really hope it can help somebody that I'm sharing my journey. And leave a comment if you have any questions or anything. I hope you like this kind of casual talk. Yeah, that's how I'm doing it now. And just going with the flow, just talking what comes to my mind. And talk to you later for more updates on my health.